Hello, welcome, Cavendish here. Let's have a look at Monster Strike, and then earlier this week we got the version 14 update. And then in this video, this is not going to be like a total overview of the update. I'm just going to be talking about sort of one aspect of the update, and that is a lot of help with making max lux. And then making max lux, that's my favorite thing in this game. And then I would also say that it's also kind of the ultimate like end contents. Or just like, just the main like meat and potatoes of the day-to-day play. So anything to help making max lux, I'm on board with. The first one is the guaranteed drop of the monster from impossible or higher quests. And yeah, they've been fighting this off for 5 years, but finally they've allowed to do it. And then you can even go through the library here and then get the guaranteed drop from all these top 15 characters here. So that'll make making the max lux of these much faster. Another new thing is the lucky monster, which I think will take effect maybe next week or something. But they announced 5 monsters. If I remember, one of them is Otsu, whom I recommend everybody make the max luck of. And then one is Sanctuary Dragon, who's also really, really good. Then there's Tokugawa, the very original like wood version that's balanced no warp. And then some other dark character, some other character. Anyway, you can look at the website. Maybe I'll put it in the notes also, which 5 monsters are the lucky monsters. But if you have like up to 3 of those 5 monsters at max luck, then you get additional effects in-game. So like one of them is like additional plays through the library, that's nice. One of them is an additional drop at the end of a quest. So you can get 3 drops from the end of a quest using, one of the lucky monsters. And that's what you want to aim for, I would say. Try to have at least 3 of those 5 lucky monsters. And then I currently have 2 of the current batch, so I'm currently working on making the max luck of Tokugawa. And then this is my team here, Avalon, Himiko, and Himiko. So it takes about 2 minutes per run. And then, yeah, today with the library, there's the special thing going on, where the green quests will have a higher rate of dropping the eggs. So yeah, it's a real good time to play that for that. Another interesting thing about the update number 14 concerning max lux is that you can assign an icon to your profile. And so if we click on that and we tap on that, then I can get 3 like kind of groups of icons that I can choose from. The top one being max luck monsters, the second being the number of max lux that you have. The more that you have, the higher you can set your icon to be. And then your rank, so over 1,000 or at 1,500, which is the max. But I'm most interested in the max luck one. So if you hit this, you can pick any of your characters to become your icon. And yeah, you can really sort of add a little bit of kind of identity to your friend listing. And so yeah, a lot of people, they will put monsters, which took a lot of effort. So I see like Colossal monsters or Impossible monsters in there. Or metal monsters, which is, also a lot of work in a different kind of way. And then I also see kind of like just like silly monsters. That's kind of what I'm going for with Waraberion, but I also just really like him to use as well. But yeah, we can look at my friend list and then see what other people are doing. So yeah, here's Magmel, and then there's Shambhala down there. Those are like high-level max lux. And then that's, I forget her name, but she's from a collaboration, the Dengeki collaboration. So Arsfi is probably just a fan of that anime, that's cool. Another high-level max luck in Kanon, and then a silly one in Nekomata. Here's a metal max luck, Blueberry. 100 max lux. Here's another collaboration, the Meruem, maybe he's a fan of that anime. And then here is Malik, maybe that's another fan of the anime. This one's kind of interesting. This is Koyuki. She's not particularly hard to make, and then she's not like any part of a collaboration. So maybe just this Soze has a great love for this character. I can respect that. Here's another metal character, collab character, collab. This is interesting too. The snowman, Lilith. Probably this player's been playing a long time. Disco Dan. Here's Oragon. That's cool. Here's Skotnak going with the alternate version of Shibai. I think that's cool. Collab. Izanami, old school. Sanctuary Dragon, that's probably a joke there. Bahamut X, that's another maybe old-timey player. Collab, Horai, yeah, respect for that. Hendrickson, yeah. I'm a fan of the Nanatsu no Taizai, so that's cool. Will Turner, that's funny. Rank 810, that is crazy. Yeah, nothing but respect there. Blueberry. Here is Archera. She's difficult, so yeah, max luck of that. Respect there. Horai. Tuxedo Mask, that's cool. Queen Butterfly, maybe another old school player. Queen of Hearts, that's cool. Here's the Ultraman, bad guy. 100 max lucks. Nidai Kunai, that's a high level max luck. Tsukuyomi, maybe another long-time player, that's cool. Hikakin, that is definitely a long-time player. Kanon. Oh, here's the new one, the new Super Extreme, this Merman guy. So yeah, this guy is definitely a current player. And then another collab. So yeah, it's fun to go through your friends list and see what kind of max lux people are putting up. And then the last bit of news to do with the update 14.0 that has to do with making max lux, and maybe the one that I'm most interested in is the Monster Strike Day. And that will come 3 times a month, the 10th day, the 20th day, and the 30th day, unless there is no 30th day, and then it's just the last day of the month. But on that day, on those days, every character will get luck plus 99. So basically, you can use any character and then get the 2 drops at the end of a quest. So that can make farming quests much easier, because you don't have to use a drop monster as your max luck. You can use your full power Hatcher monster for that. So to end this video, I thought I would look at the schedule for the 30th, which is going to be the first Monster Strike Day, and then maybe kind of think about like which characters would be worth playing and making the max luck of that day. So here we are, the 30th, and then yeah, we first start off with a Catastrophe. Very difficult quest, but what was he? A bounce with the no block Minesweeper. I think lately that has been more useful lately. But yeah, maybe depending if you have the characters, like a lot of Jekyll and Hyde or Arendite, you can make the max luck of him. I will not be. Here's Kain. Starts at 2 in the morning, but if you're not on Japan time, or if you have a weird sleep schedule to begin with, you can definitely make him. And yeah, I use him once in a while. He's a versatile max luck. Pierce, null gravity barrier, null, or Minesweeper, right. Pretty easy quest as well. Elish Kigal, she could be another good one. She's one of the more popular super extremes to make. And actually, a quest is a little bit difficult, so it would be nice to be able to play it with all Hatcher monsters. Izanagi, maybe you could skip. Shambhala, you can skip. Ryofu, he's not the best. He's a, bounce power type with just the null damage wall. But he does have the wood, Fire Slayer, I think it is. Slayers are nice on drop monsters. And then with the release of the Transcendent form of Nightingale, the quest is so easy that it might be worth your time to make him. And then Yashamyo, I am definitely going to be playing this guy. Mine is at luck 25. I would love to get him up to max luck. And then I will probably be using Seimei, and then Meliados, and then maybe Sailor Moon. She doesn't have the Minesweeper, but the mines are stick-on, so as long as I hit her with one of my other characters, then I can use her in there. So yeah, definitely going to be farming hard on that day for Yashamyo. And then here's Armageddon. I'm also going to be farming him hard. He is currently at 43 for me, so I'm doing fine in his quest, even with a max luck. But on this day, I will probably be using a Deneb, and then a Dead Rabbits, and then a Chippendale, so that'll be a pretty strong team. And who else is good? Brutus, I can recommend her. I've never tried to use a Himiko in her, but apparently she breaks the mission, so yeah. If you've had trouble with Brutus before, you can try her with Himiko, maybe. But yeah, if you do the Pierce null damage wall, I used Friend, I used Warupurigisu, I used Mana once in a while, Shion is also good. On my team, I used Alexandrite and then Juliet. They're both really good. Pine is a good extreme max luck. I like her Ascension version. Bounce with no gauge, Minesweeper, and a Blast Whip combo, so she's a nice support. And then Tai Shakten, one of the better recent Impossibles. Also, fairly doable with a max luck, but with some Solomons and Kings and Kufudanes and stuff, yeah, it should be pretty easy in there. And then Devadatta, I wouldn't say he's super necessary, but I do find his quest fun, so I might try that a couple times that day. If you have a lot of Beelzebub, then that makes the quest pretty easy. And then here's that new Super Extreme. I think he's okay. I think he's a Pierce with no damage wall, no warp, which is the same as Yamato Takeru Zero, whom I already have, so I'm going to skip him, I think. Here's Nigimi Tama. She's pretty tough. I don't feel like she's super worth it, but yeah, if you are having troubles getting clears of her, then you can take this day to try her without using max luck, so that could be cool. And then Holes Black, one of my more recommended water max lucks. Pierce, triple null, Blast Wimp combo. And then Eschatology. She's going to be another one that I'm going to play very hard this day. I'm probably going to use Kamail, and then maybe Lancelot X, and then Raphael. Although I've tried to use a Salamander in there, and he's really good as well. So yeah, you have a lot of choices to choose from for Eschatology. And mine's at 77, so maybe one, maybe two more runs, and I'll be done with the max luck of her, so that's very exciting. But yeah, I already have a lot of max lucks of the characters appearing on this day, but still, I have a lot to do. Just to recap, let's see, I'll get up, this is a day off actually, this Tuesday. I'll get up at least by 10, and then I'll farm Yashamyo very hard, and then I will farm Armageddon very hard, and then maybe after that I'll eat lunch, and then I can relax until 10 that night, and then I'll play Eschatology. So only 3 quests, but fully farming 3 quests in one day, that's a lot of work. But yeah, it might be worth to, look ahead at the schedule, maybe especially on those 10 or 20 or 30th days, to see who's coming up, and then maybe think about which parties of Hatcher monsters you want to take through there. Okay, so yeah, a lot of exciting news for making max lucks with the update 14.0, and hopefully there's something interesting in there for you as well. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.